Yahawah, 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 Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Bahashem Rakatah. AHLAHAYANAWA, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI BAHASHAM. All right, double honor, double apostle. The Akim Waleem work. Do you believers to the Akim Wa'akwa, brothers and sisters, as always, THAWADAH, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, QADASH, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM, the Holy Spirit, QADASH, what gives us the understanding of the wisdom and knowledge of the Holy Scripture, and to have faith in the true names about YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI BAHASHAM QADASH. Oh, blood, let the edifying. It's three topics I want to get into today. Betrayal, an update on the soon to happen, the famine of giving the word, and another war talk.
Alright, let's see. Alright, these are two different articles that I found. I mean, they're basically going into the same thing, though. Bear with me. Okay, yeah. Alright, so right here. Right, President Biden warns Vladimir Putin not to use nuclear weapons. Don't. Right? It says the Biden administration has announced another 600 million in military aid to help the Ukraine army maintenance momentum against Russia. Screen's kind of cracked. Okay, in an interview for this Sunday 60 Minutes, Scott Peely, blah blah blah. Okay, this is the point right here. Look, he's over here freaking being a little puta, saying don't. You would change the face of the war unlike anything since World War II, Biden says. When Pele asked what the consequences would be if Putin line, the president wouldn't say. uh, yeah, and then this one is basically the same thing. It says Biden warns Putin that Russia would face consequences if they decide to use nuclear or chemical weapons in Ukraine.
Literally, you got to believe that fucking our president, our so-called leader, is basically soft as hell with this shit. Yeah, Joe Biden, he's not our leader. The leader of Babylonians. The people of this world, that's y'all leader. Our leader is YAHAWAH YAHAWASHI. That's how Joe Biden, that's y'all motherfuckers, okay? Clarification. Everybody knows though. They already know I'm not saying. Fucking end of the day, he's really trying to mitigate the amount of war aggression between Russia and the U.S. But at the end of the day, it's all in the will of Yahawah Basham Yahawashi. To have sanctions to happen soon will happen. But other than that, they over here talking about these weapons, nuclear weapons, and chemical based weapons in Ukraine. There's going to be consequences. Like what you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You gonna send something nuclear over there too? Like, bro, you're not gonna do nothing unless Yahawah some shit. You're not gonna do anything. Is able to understand what. All right. If the spirit can understand it, hey, Yahawah World War I was because of Yahawah Basham. World War II, Yahawah Yahawashi was put the spirit on his face to make it happen. The Cold War, The Civil War that happened fast. All the wars and bad times you heard about, if you learn like in what do you call it, social study class, world history class, that was all orchestrated through the spirit of YAHAWASHI W4Y. Okay? All these nations busting, rousing up against one another. It's all scripted. It's all through the spirit of YAHAWASHI fulfilled. Alright? What's it? It was just oh, you're not. It was literally they both were like you know the season, the alleys all over the place. Those hey, but that's a sign that everybody is just another phase of prophecy. Everybody get more intense. This is the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 9 through 11. Verse 9. When ye shall hear of wars and commotion, be not troubled, or be not terrified. For these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by. When it says the end is not by and by, it says the end isn't coming immediately after this that you hear this. So the end is not by and by. Verse 10. Then said he unto them, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famine, and pestilences, and fearful sights, and great signs shall there be from heaven. Now, mind you, in the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verses 6 to 7, pretty much going into what the same thing with the brother read. Verse 8, it goes into these are the beginnings of sorrow. The beginning of sorrow, warning. What the brother Edmund just read in the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 9 to 11. And then, if you think about it, different versions, like different breakdown of the King James version. Okay? So the NLT version, the book of Luke, chapter 21, 9 through 11, and don't panic. Yes, these things must take place first, but the end won't follow immediately, like you said. Days and days like that. By and by, right? But it won't happen immediately, okay? All right. Verse 10. Then he added, nation will. Ain't say maybe, probably. It say nation will go to war against nation and kingdom against kingdom. There will be great earthquakes, and there will be famines and plagues in many lands. So pestilence, okay? Diseases, viruses, okay? And there will be terrifying where we're constantly this nation is ready to go to war against this nation. This kingdom is getting ready to go against that kingdom. Right? We're constantly giving this direction. But y'all talk some shit about instantly send a nuclear strike to your ass. Man, that war talk is gonna, eventually that's just gonna be no more talking, all fucking action, man.
Shalom, shalom, brother Ash, Ashima, shalom. Kabashim Shabrakata.
Shalom. It's about the war. Yeah. The rumors, the hearing wars, the rumors of wars, an actual fight. Before people actually fight, it usually starts off with a rumor. The rumor is the root before an actual fight, promotion fight, like that. At some point, our power, our spirit, that the evil thoughts finally push the motherfucking button, man. Like girl with the Ling Ling shit, rush hour.
What's the goddamn button? What's the
Hey, hold it, man. All right. Go to Revelation chapter 9. Something. Double check. 9 and 12. Yeah, 9 and 12 verse. And then Revelation 11. This is like one of the other Bibles, okay? The other Bible.
Yeah,
One
bro.
of the other Bibles. Now you gotta know this Bible, okay? Okay, you gotta play for a little, you know? She's mad at me. I haven't used it. God, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 9, verse 12. One woe is past, and behold, the third woe of Sluggard. There come two woes more hereafter. So World War I has already happened, right? A lot of y'all know about that, right? At some point, you learned about it, heard about it, you know, in middle school, elementary school, high school. At some point, right? That's biblical. That's from this very Bible, this very book, okay? From the Holy Bible, the Holy Scriptures, and it says, the previous two more woes are going to take place. And we already know that, you know, the Second World War already happened. All right, get that. Book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. The brother just read previously the previous precept that the World War I happened, and there's two more to come. The brother just read just now that the second one just passed, and behold, look, the third woe coming quickly. Because what we're in a time where we're actually seeing the book of Luke chapter 21 verse 9. You shall hear wars and commotion, right? The book of Matthew it goes into you shall hear wars and rumors of wars. At some point, it's going to be an actual war. What will it be? It's going to be no missile, no flying, ICBM, intercontinental ballistic missiles, those arrows that travel from one end of the earth to the other. All right, it's about those missiles. Okay. All right. So, yeah, at some point, somebody want to finally throw the first fucking punch. You know how like we see two J's, two E's, they just come squared up like nigga, just somebody hit already, man. This punch. So what if you miss this punch? But nah, you got the other nigga talking about, nah, you hit first. Nah, you hit me first. All right. Another. So we're gonna go from that.
Alright, let's see. We're gonna do an update on the. Oh, matter of fact, we're gonna do the betrayal one. People that's so attached to this world and things they're in, especially their so-called family, they're gonna have to learn the hard way that the very person that's under the roof with you, your parents, your cousins, your friends, people of this world, people for so long, are gonna be the very one that's gonna betray you.
One's gonna get out to be your greatest adversary, man.
Yep.
You gotta be mindful of that.
Like that scripture where it says, a man's foe shall be of his house, just paraphrasing, something like that. Just, you can only be betrayed by someone who you trusted, and usually someone who you know, who you care about, who you love, right? I want to get the video first, and then I'm gonna actually let me get the image first, then I'll let the video play. So here, right, it says two brothers who broke into gun shop after a friend identified them for a 20K reward.
That nigga's a sellout, right?
Yeah, you want to talk about a sellout? That's a sellout right there. All right. So you gotta be careful who you want to call your friends, your buddies, your so-called day ones, your so-called Ratazas. Nah, you roll with him. Now he just put your ass in prison.
Yep, he cashed out. He good.
Yeah, he cashed out. So we want a clip of the actual video of these guys actually robbing. They actually broke into an actual restaurant.
sore loser. He don't like
All right, so you saw it there, right? So we're gonna let the scripture speak for itself now. Let's see.
start with Ecclesiastes. Because like no, the reason no, because no, there are brothers out there that constantly push this reminder out there to those who are in the truth, man. Like if you really don't have to deal with people of the world, your own, like your actual biological family, if you don't actually have to deal with them, then separate yourself from them, man. All right, because you're gonna have to learn the hard way. That's going to be daddy, brother, sister, your cousin, whatever is going to be the very one that's going to try to sell your ass out when that great persecution happens, man. It's going to be someone that's very close to you. So if you don't really gotta interact with someone, right? Let's say for example, like you got a job, you got stable income, you got your own crib, then separate yourself. Forsake your family. Forsake the things of this world. Forsake the people of the world, man. If you really don't got to be around them, then don't be around them. All right. But then again, you do got brothers, who are working. They got to deal with certain people, like literally, like when it comes to like personal reasons, like you trying to have a personal bond with somebody you love, mommy and daddy, fucking what's up? Hey, it's gonna be those same individuals that's gonna throw your ass under the bus. It's gonna be 20K on your head, problem. Daddy gonna try to sell your ass out, man. All right, that great betrayal is coming. All right, you got it.
This is the book of chapter 6, verse 13. Verse 13. Separate thyself from thine enemies and take heed of thy friends.
Right, and this is step, like the first says, never trust thy enemies. Your brother will get that. Hey, somebody it sound like it, right? Yeah, if you in the shoot, man, especially the times that we're fastly approaching, you gotta get out your feelings, man. You gotta put that emotion away, man. You gotta separate from your family spiritually first. If you also gotta do it physically too, hey, do it. Okay? All right. Yeah, the time's gonna come when that betrayal happens, it's gonna come from people who are closest to you, man. It doesn't matter how long you and Rashawn knew each other, how long you and Linda been fucking around, how long you and such know each other, man. When times come, early times come, all right, and that Karama is mandatory. People all hell break loose in Japan. People are struggling. They only know how is he or she gonna be able to feed him or herself. They ain't gonna give a fuck about you, man. Especially if he or she got children. That friendship, that history that y'all got between each other is gonna be like as if like there was never history between you and this person, man. All right. So separate yourself from the people of this world. If you don't gotta deal with somebody in this world, don't fucking deal with them, man. All right. Don't try to get attached to somebody of this world, man. It's gonna be the one of this world is gonna be against you, man.
That's what the brother was saying. They're gonna be the ones who ultimately got it's not something we want to do at this time, man. We at the latter end of this thing, man. You don't want to be put out the truth because you wanted to stick around fucking Linda and shit. You wanted to keep popping. You wanted to fucking stick around with your mommy and daddy because you grew up with them and it's not all that bullshit, man. It's not about that, man.
And and let's say you got a pretty, you got a job that pays you pretty decently well, but you just under the roof with mommy and daddy and some siblings. Hey, move, get your own crib, your own spot, because you under the roof, surrounded by fucking. That's why you probably having like fucking doubt demons and shit, But
but when you actually separate yourself physically and physically away from people in the world, especially your family, you will find yourself being more grounded, like more rooted to this truth, more aligned with our power, man. All right, so fucking what if mommy and your daddy, your siblings are struggle bills? So fucking what, man? All right, get your own spot. Do what you gotta do so you can better separate yourself from non-believers, man. Because now, I'm gonna try to move you away from the truth. All right, and it says take good heed. It says take heed to your friends. Take good heed to your friends. Okay, all right, beware of them. Be careful because the brother read it. The brothers eventually gonna get it. How you're gonna be betrayed by both parents, brethren, kinfolk, friends. Okay, all right, we got it.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 12, and verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
Hey, straight to the point, man. And never trust the Edomite, so-called white people. Don't even girl. Even the 2/3 of our nation, man. Hey, you saw in that video what happens between 2/3. You go rob a motherfucking spot, but at the moment that persecution happens with the cops, man, fucking niggas gonna try to sell your ass out. They got sold out for 20 grand. 20 fucking grand when the bank about to fucking crash it.
That's how you know. That's what they get that worldly quote, man. Snitches, man. I'm telling you, hey, he snitches on us just to fucking get some fucking bullshit. All that bullshit for fucking money. It's a tool of manipulation in this world, man. It's literally monopoly money. He sold out his so-called homeboys for fucking monopoly money.
So much, a great portion of the 2/3 of our trust our enemy, Esau Edom. They're constantly relying on Esau Edom for everything instead of relying on YAHAWAH YAHAWASHI, leaning on to YAHAWAH YAHAWASHI. All right? No, they want to keep relying on Esau Edom, so-called white man. You got little Edomite friends in your. All right? That's the last thing you want. That's the last thing you want to do, especially the times that we're coming into, is to be buddy with a fucking Edomite. Yeah, especially a Edomite man. Niggas will real, especially if you're an Eve, they're gonna try to sell your ass out real quick, man. Alright? They may sound like they care about you and shit, but when all hell break loose, when the actual lawless society out here, you're gonna see the true image of these damn Edomites.
You might as well
Yeah, y'all gonna see that perpetual hatred that these Edomites have towards us has never went away. Perpetual means ever going, forever, just everlasting, right? All right, it never ended. They still hate us deep down in spirit. They may not acknowledge it, say, but you best believe all hell break loose. They
show their true colors.
They're gonna acknowledge that shit proud. All right.
Go down to verse 11. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away.
So take good heed, like take good heed, right? To your friend, never trust thy enemy. All right. Even though they our enemies may present themselves to be humble, they may seem like they care about you, but take good heed of it. Okay? Right? The back of his mind, he's trying to figure out a way to destroy you. Okay? How can he take your spot? How can he take what belongs to you? Because they have a thing with coveting, with wanting to take something by violence, taking something that don't belong to them. They like to take what belongs to someone else. They like to take another man's possession by violence, force, lies. Okay? And they say, like when you like the damn looking word. You know, when you come to the truth, right? One of the things that YAHAWAH is going to reveal unto you is that we have enemies. Your greatest enemy is the Edomite, so-called white. All right, they don't like us. Well, you're gonna learn the hard way when all hell breaks loose. When it's like a bird-like society that these damn Edomites, so-called white people, that perpetual hatred is still alive and well to this day. Men, women, and children. All right, you even got Edomite children that don't like us. Edom, hey, believe it or not, there's a lot of Edomite women too that don't like us. You got some that actually like Jake, but you got some that don't like us either. Despise us. All right, that whole nation. All right. Yeah, you know, start growing through the wisdom and knowledge of Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, you know, you're gonna be able to see right through the Edomites like, yo, you wicked as hell. You accustomed to do evil. I ain't gonna trust you. Fuck that. Hell no. All right. All right. That's what I want to get here. Chapter
This is the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 6, verses 14 through what is it? 18? Lock it. The book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 6, verse 17 through 18. Verse 17. Wherefore, come out from among them, and be ye separate, saith the Lord YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, and touch not the unclean thing. I will receive you, and will be a father unto you. Ye shall be my sons and daughters, saith the Lord YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI Almighty.
All right, so the NLT version says, therefore, come out from among unbelievers and separate yourselves from them, says the Lord YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Don't touch their filthy things, and I will welcome you, and I will be your father, and you will be my sons and daughters, says the Lord YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. All right. So, you know, if you're around unbelievers and you don't actually have to be around them, separate yourself from them, because those unbelievers are going to try to cause you to be an unbeliever because they weren't blessed to be exposed. Like this, they weren't. The book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 7, pretty much, right? Secrets were not revealed unto them; it was revealed unto you. It's for your eyes to see. Okay.
Remember, and it goes into
yeah, when it goes to I think secret or secret. I think it goes into. So this is a secret council. So not anyone or everyone is invited into the secret council, the ministry of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Okay.
So if it's been given to you, you should be grateful that you have been blessed with the QADASH, the faith, to know the true names, to be in this truth in general, man.
Like this how YAHAWAH says, those are just paraphrase, those does the will of my Father Yahweh in heaven, or my family, pretty much, like they are my brothers, my sisters, my mother, just paraphrase, all right? Those who are sincerely in this truth, all right, you know, pretty much the 1/3, pretty much. That's our family. Start with the house of David. All right, that's our true family in the spirit. Okay, if they're not sincerely in this truth, and especially they don't fear YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, they don't want to believe those things. Hey, you're not fam. I'm keeping 100 with you. You're not my fam. I don't give a fuck what our history looks like, what we did in the past. I don't give a fuck. You ain't serving YAHAWAH YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI with sincere and truth. That you not my fam. Fuck that. I don't give a fuck how many years we got under our belt. All right, because the old me, that nigga dead, gone. All right, long gone. He ain't never coming back.
All right, Lord willing. All right. Yeah, and it says, Jesus said, and I will be your father. All right, and you will be my sons and daughters. You know, for the few sincere aquad out there, right? The few sincere sisters, all right? You are also considered fam too. All right. Yahweh is your father. Okay? Yahweh is your big brother. All right. That's why we know not because scripture says that the brother's gonna get, you know, you want to have people in this world that's talking about their parents. But Yahweh, our heavenly Father, our Lord and Savior Yahweh Shai, right? He's not gonna betray you. Okay? Because this world will betray you, man. All right. This is the book of Luke, chapter 16. The book of Luke, chapter 21, verses 16 through 17. Verse 16. And ye shall be betrayed by both parents and brethren and kinfolks and friends. And some of you shall they cause to be put to death. And ye shall be hated of all men. Satan. Right, so the NLT version says, even those closest to you, even those closest to you, your parents, brothers, relatives, and friends will betray you. It ain't say maybe, it say will betray you. They will even kill some of you. And everyone will hate you because you are my followers. Okay? Alright? So, you know, those who are in this truth, especially those who are let's say those who are new, and you trying to, you know, trying to become grounded, and you trying to be rooted in this truth, and you're dealing with non-believers, even though parents, brethren, kinfolk, friends, right? You don't actually have to deal with them. Better separate yourself from them, because that's probably why your ass dealing with fucking doubt demons. Because you're surrounded by unbelievers. They got all those spirits, those fucking demons on them. And they fucking with you, man. Alright? Separate yourself from the non-believers as soon as possible. Because we're fastly approaching very bad times, man. Alright? And it says here, they will even kill some of you. Hey, if that'll open your fucking eyes, like, yo, damn, such and such that I grew up since I was a kid, might really fuck around trying to kill me. When that corruption becomes mandatory, that great persecution, or fucking demonizing, making it seem like the bad guy. And it may be that sweet friend of yours is going to believe every fucking word that he's fucking devil. All right, but who won't betray you? Yahawah BAHASHAM and the brotherhood, you know, the house of David. All right. So we want to move on to another topic. Let's see. It's the last one. Famine the word. You can start with chapter 8, verse 11 through 13.
All right. Get one more article, and we'll close out. Yeah, I got an image first, if I'm mistaken, and I'm actually played the actual clip. All right. So this is from thehill.com. If I'm not mistaken, have the link to this very article, so you can go ahead on your free time and read up for yourself. But just through the spirit of power, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, you can just read the title of this article and speaks loud and clear for itself. It says Biden urges accountability for social media platforms at anti-hate summit. All right. So through the spirit of power, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, we the famine of hearing his word is about to happen. Our power is about to pull that plug and pull his prophets from teaching, from prophesying on the highways and byways, out in the public, being able to push out lessons through that. All right, because because the world keep they don't want to take advantage of the place of open, that our powers going to eventually pull the plug, and that's it. All right, ain't gonna be no more place of repentance. You ain't gonna be able to find none of our videos. We'll play this clip right quick. It's a very short clip.
Actions to combat hate crimes and racially motivated violence at a summit hosted by President Biden at the White House. Representatives from Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and Microsoft all planning to attend. The company's new efforts will be unveiled alongside a package of federal initiatives to design and address hate-fueled.
You hear that? I'm gonna play it again.
New actions to combat hate crimes and racially motivated violence at a summit hosted by President Biden at the White House. Representatives from Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and Microsoft all planning to attend. The company's new efforts will be unveiled alongside a package of federal initiatives to design and address hate-fueled.
All right. If you want, you can read that Amos chapter 8 verses 11 to 13.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 8, verse 11 through 13. Verse 11. Behold, the day comes, save the Lord YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI power. And I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north, even from the east, they shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord YAHAWAH BAHASHAM, and shall not find it. In that day shall the fair virgins and young men faint for. All right, so the NLT version says, the time is surely coming, says the Lord YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, when I will send a famine on the land, not a famine of bread or water, but of hearing the words of the Lord YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. So our power is also sending an actual famine. People are going to die from starvation, but in this very context, right, is going into the famine of receiving this teaching, being able to go on the internet freely to YouTube and any other platform to be able to receive this teaching, to be able to go out in the public places to see these prophets teaching. Okay, there's going to be a shortage on having access to a prophet. Let's put it like that. There's going to be a shortage on having access to the prophets of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI to receive, the wisdom and knowledge, to receive answers of what's going on in the world. It stays here in verse 12. People will stagger from sea to sea and wander from water to water, searching for the word of the Lord YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, but they will not find it. So people are going to be scrolling through YouTube. They're going to be trying to type in certain keywords like GMS, MOTB, GMS, World War III, GMS, this and that, whatever, but not one GMS is going to come up. And all the other brothers that comes in the spirit of prophecy, which is a testimony of Yahushua HaMashiach, right? We ain't gonna be able to find their channels available either. But they also had the testimony of YAHWAH Yahushua, the spirit of prophecy, right? They teaching the same that our elders and apostles, GMS, are teaching. That's very careful in the sound of the devil. Okay, all right. Their lessons, their channels are going to be plugged too. They're going to be plugged from the Howards and Bowies. All right, and it says here, verse 13: beautiful girls and strong young men will grow faint in that day, right? Thirsting for the Lord's word. All right, all hell break loose. People going through perilous times, hard times, hardship. They're hungry, they're hot, they're cold. Their loved ones, their children are also hungry, catching hell. All right, all hell break loose,
going on, right? Block is a siege, right? When the Quran is mandatory, when there's people out pieces roaming around changing their places, right? When there's strange apparitions, monstrous apparitions, human created creatures filled with rage out here, a purge-like society, World War III, Civil War, race wars, all kinds of wars. It's all hell breaking loose. People are going to be staggering. They're going to be going around literally putting an effort to find a prophet, all right, in their nearby city, all right, the nearest prophet in their city, okay, all right. They're going to be thirsting for the Lord's word, all right. That's why to back that up, and we'll end it with that. As far as what Ezekiel. Wait, is that it? Yeah, you can get that too. But there's another scriptural house that goes into how there was a cry for wine in the street. Okay, but the one you get those. Yeah, right. When it says in verse 13, Amos 8 and 13, it says, "Beautiful girls and strong men will grow faint in that day, thirsting for the Lord's word." Like that scripture where it says there was a cry for wine in the street. People are going to be searching for answers. They're going to want to seek for what the hell is going on? An actual strong drink. People go, people like to cope with their problems by having strong drink to deal with reality. Okay, all right, but it's also definitely going into they're going to be searching for answers. They're going to be seeking for a prophet. All right, to get the answer. All right, but then when they do, guess what? You got it.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, verse 26 and 27. Verse 26. Now will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb, and shall not be a reprover, or one who rebukes. They are a rebellious house.
Right? And 2/3 of our nation, 2/3, right? So-called blacks, men, women, children, Latinos, men, women, children, Native Indians, Samoan Indians, men, women, children are rebels. They're also known as a rebellious house, stiff neck. Okay. All right.
Verse 27. When I speak with thee, I will open thy mouth. Thou shalt say unto them, Thus saith the Lord YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI power. He that heareth, let him hear. He refuse, let him refuse. For they are a rebellious house.
So let's say, for an example, right? Those who are seeking for answers, right? The cry for one, right? You're staggering from city to city, highway to highway, block to block, looking for a prophet, and you finally come across the actual, prophet, right? Right? Just because you found a prophet doesn't mean that you may get the answer that you look for, because what you may be considered as a rebel. They might be part of the church pretty much. All right. And our power may put the spirit onto that prophet to not be a reprover, not to rebuke, not to give you the answer that you're looking for, because what? 2/3 of our nation are rebels. Okay. All right. But then, right, let's say the spirit comes on to that prophet to rebuke you, right? To answer your question, right? But if you just can't get it, if you still can't get it while you're going through fucking hell, and you finally came across a prophet and you still don't want to believe, you don't want to listen, you don't want to take heed, you can't get it, hey, it's just not for you. You are a rebel. Right? And the T version says here, but when I give you a message, I will loosen your tongue and let you speak. Then you will say to them, this is what the Lord YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI says. Those who choose to listen will listen, but those who refuse will refuse, for they are rebels. So 2/3, they're going to refuse to listen. Well, let's say, for an example, right? You got a man, woman, and children, right? That's actually of the 1/3, right? And they actually come across one of the prophets, right? Right? They're going to be willing to listen, because they are those who are written in the book of life. They are predestined to be saved. Okay? All right? Especially Isaiah 4:1, right? You best believe a great number of women are going to be willing to listen. They're going to be willing to obey what you got to say, because they're going to see that the spirit of Yahawah is dwelling in you, and they're going to see that you know what the hell you're talking about. You know what's going on, all right? Because Yahawah is biblical. He's exposing his secrets onto that prophet. You're going to have those that still not going to fucking listen. All right. Now I remember a brother mentioned how just because you found something doesn't mean you're going to have it. So something along that line. That's prophet right there. So it's like this. Just because you found the prophet doesn't mean that you're going to be under the edge of protection of that prophet. Without power, Yahawah don't want you under the edge of protection. You don't want to deal with you. Okay? Damn. All right. No, take advantage of actually taking heed to the lesson, study, grow. Okay? So the wisdom and knowledge can be the stability of that time. Isaiah 33:6. Okay? Especially for the Israelite men out there, that he has an able body, and you have you have understanding of the scriptures. Go make your body a living sacrifice for Yahawah. Go teach our people. All right? Go teach our people. Because when the famine of the word hits, man, hey, you got it. You're gonna hope that you did it enough. All right? Because it may be, our power is gonna look at you like, hey, I never knew you. All right? I never knew you worked for iniquity, something like that, because working with iniquity because all you want to do is just push the word out on social media. You just want to repost brothers' posts, throw some precepts underneath it, keep moving. All right, it may be because of that, because you actually take advantage of that gift to teach, right? That our father's gonna look at you like, hey, what's my money at? You ain't flip no bread for me when I was gone, man. All right, that's the worst gift too, man. All right. Yeah. All right, so Lord willing to identify. All right, we're gonna close out by giving a much due all praises, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI WAHAWAH QADASH. Double honor to our founders, the elders, the bishops, the GMS. Much respect to the sincere housekeepers of our labor works. Shalom. Shabbat shalom. All right, to the sincere believers, to the brothers and future sisters out there. Hey, all right. DTA. Oh yeah, Abad Babal Zoom. GTA Abad Babal Zoom. Kwame Abdullah. Find a good fight of faith. Remain patient.